Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Kuro no Kiseki. Last episode, we finally arrived in Langport. We just did a G1 race. And yeah. We're finally doing our first exploration of Langport, so let's get started. First, go to the closest red. Consultation regarding a package from followed by a certain group due to a package in my possession. Please, would you be willing to help me? Okay. Main Street in the eastern quarter. Talk to the old woman there. There doesn't seem to be any high priority requests. Yeah, I'd like to take as many as I can, but there are none we absolutely have to do. We just have to play it by ear. Fun, what's wrong? Nothing, I'm just reminiscing a bit when I first started this gig. Back then I was like a little chick, but now I'm the big chicken leading the hatchlings around myself. Really never know where life take you, for better or for worse. My Abby said the same thing to me before. I still don't really get it, but I bet that you're right. This must be that wisdom of the elders. I'm not as half as elderly as your old man, kid. Anyways, I think I'll probably find some pretty familiar faces around here. Optional side quests. Guardian package now available. However, to avoid issues progressing, have to hold you off on it. We'll let you know when you're good to go. We're out on the main street. There's a bunch of shops here. I'm curious what these shops... Damn it, guys. Yo, we could buy more stuff, yo. I am buying stuff that I may or may not use for some odd reason. Okay. Alright, red on the main street right here. Yo, how's it hanging, old man? Oh, what brings you here back around these parts after all this time? It's been 4 whole years. Yeah, I'm just taking care of some work. That said, we saw each other 2 years ago, didn't we? Oh yeah, I think you're right. You're already drinking this early in the afternoon? Not a single drop. You know, I got tricked by a pretty bad bunch of... well, drunk, so I never day drink. If you hadn't solved my problem back then, I probably wouldn't have been able to close up shop. Of course, I still try to always drink at night, but... well, my wife tends to get pissed off and throws me out on the street. Hey, as long as you're having fun, right? Well, you seem to be having plenty of fun here by yourself, pal, on a date with these 2 cuties? Yeah, they're just my assistants from work. Good to meet you. More importantly, I got some stuff to ask you about. Searching for a little something right now. You see something that looks like this? Yeah, that's the thing you're always holding. Guess he took a picture of it for use in situations like this. Seems like an antique, but the craftsmanship is very refined. Sorry, I don't think I have. Some old pocket watch or something? No, it'll be a bit of an antique, but it's also in an orbit. Regardless, have you at least heard any rumors that you might have related to it? Rumors, If it's an orbit, I had told you about a certain someone who sold off to a strange old device some time ago. I can't say we know when exactly it was. Recently though, it seemed like I spotted one in many market stalls in the port district. That certain someone would be... not a clue. But it's something I don't know. You picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah, you're a pro at this. I get what it would take for you to not know. The help narrows down the scope a lot, actually. Thanks for the help. I'll try searching elsewhere. Got it. Best of luck, Spriggan. Active voice near the docks. First, U material? Huh? Why is there U material here? Exchange. Unfortunately, we can't really exchange money. Damn. That's a big dock, by the way. Pretty cool. Red exclamation mark bar are by the docks. Huh. Hey, what are these little cuties doing in the bar? Yo, listen here, good missus. Your chin shouldn't be coming to places like this. They all have come this way, so let's have some fun. Let us settle up over here and have a drink with us. Oh, yeah, this old bag can tell me plenty of fun stories. Huh? Yeah, oh, you're gonna break it. You can just leave him there. He's just drunk. He won't do you any harm. Really?
Kuro! 酔っ払いが何やってるの? お客さんにちょっかいを出すなら店から叩き出すわよ。
Who are you? Come on, baby. Don't you think it's a bit harsh? We're customers too, aren't we, Halle? Yeah, besides, aren't we the ones being harassed right now?
自業自得でしょ?
Yeah, it's just desserts. How are you getting beat up by a little kid anyway? You're pathetic, man. Seriously, these guys. Whoa. Can't say your customers' drinking habits have gotten any better.
船乗りも多いから丘に上がると思わずはしゃぎたくなるのよ。ごめんね。多めに見てあげて。
Sure. Hehe, even back in my village, there was a lot of adults like that. It's been a while, Halle.
あなたもね、バン。また厄介事を頼まれたそうじゃない。
Oh, you two know each other? Well enough.
とりあえず奥へどうぞ。
Halle. It's been a while.
私は春。ここのウェイトですよ。たまに外でディーラーの仕事もするけど。
I'm trying to remember, but I thought it's been I have a hazy memory. Sorry, I apologize, everyone. My name is Agnes Caudell. I'm still a student, been helping Vaughn with his work recently. I'm Farida Alfade. Vaughn's graciously agreed to help train me, so I'm working as a part-timer as well.
よろしくね。どこでこんな可愛い女子を見つけたの?
Oh, a lot's happened. Anyways, where's your partner? I had some stuff I wanted to ask him. He finally kicked the bucket. I think I know who.
そこでくたばってるよ。
誰がくたばってるだ。二日酔いってだけだっつうの。
Ah, yes, that face.
2年ぶりくらいか。
Since we last met in person, at least, I believe his name is Jack.
にしても美少女2人も助手に雇うとは、お前も偉くなったもんだな。
Go ahead, keep talking.
俺はジャック・トレバー。ここらのカジノでは知らねえやつがいねえ凄腕のギャンブラーだ。よろしくな。
Pleasure, sir. The best gambler around, huh? Hey, may sound like he's just blowing smoke out his ass, but he's not lying. He and Halle over there are pretty known well, that's a pretty age gap for a
コンビを
dude.
組んだつもりはねえんだが。
なんか言った？
Well, these two travel to casinos all over the place. Well, that's how have to, because they work behind the scenes as information
あ
brokers.
くまで副業だがな。
それを言うならジャックの本業は無職になるじゃない。
俺にはギャンブラーという立派な本業がだな。
Sure, gambling.
はいはい。それでバン、何が聞きたいの？
Wherever you can tell me about a young man named Aaron Way. Heard things about him here and 2 years ago, but seems like he's become a big-time celebrity at this point, hasn't he? That guy, huh? Sure, I can tell you what I can. He's actually a regular at this little joint. Really? Ashton told us a bit about him. Seems like a very intense person. Well, he's certainly of a loose cannon, so that's just part of his charm. You don't tend to hear too much about him, Well, he tends to gather up all the hard-blooded kids around here. He's kind of like a head delinquent, but at least in some people's eyes. Truth is though, if we didn't have him around, things would be a lot worse. Even a lot of the old folks around here are able to recognize that and thank him for that. I see. Sounds like a pretty important guy. He's still gotta work on his gambling sense, though. He'll challenge Halle and I sometimes. He'll win about 1 in 3 matches. It's pretty good, isn't it? If he uses underhanded tactics to hold on to the last, kinda like you. When you speak to him that way, he does start to sound a lot like Vaughn, right? Well, that guy's way more of a looker. I guess if you added Jack and Aaron together and split the difference, you end up getting something like Vaughn. Hey, the hell is that supposed to mean, Halle? Seriously, what? Your faces. What else? Yeah, I could do without having Jack's ugly mug mix in there, thanks. What the hell, man? So you heard about Mistledam trading, right? You think there's any chance they'll leave things as they are and not stir up any more trouble? About 0%. Yeah, it'd be a good to wrap up the whole deal with them before he does anything more. Alternatively, you try meeting with him face to face and coming to an agreement. Whichever you prefer, really. Both options sound difficult. Because there would be. Alright then, what do you know about A? Yeah, those guys are a bit more trouble than Aaron's little outbursts. Aaron's goons to go out stir shit. I still can't help but feel like they got other goals in mind. They even haven't come by the eastern quarter a single time since Aaron drove them back though. Of course there's a lot of them still hanging around Newtown, so it's pretty worrying. The guild's preparing for the worst of course, because there's only so much they can do. Speaking of, I hear you've been cooperating with the guild recently, haven't you? I got no clue what's up with that, but why don't you go pay them a visit? I take it Bermati told you. I just do contract work for them sometimes, it's nothing much. Heh, sure, we can leave it at that. Anyways, there's a lot of suspicious stuff going around right now, but I still got my hands eyes on Hey you. The bar's on sort of a neutral territory, but aside from that, they literally control most of this city. Sure, some of the elders are pretty troublesome, but it's mostly thanks to White Orchid Dragon himself, Sao Lee. He really is an interesting one. He probably went to Crossbow in order to ask Yin for help. So we're on the same page. Yin? I've definitely heard that name before. Yin's a legendary assassin that been called the Demon of the Eastern Quarter. Yin! Wow! It's not like my profile is, you know. Anyway. Though it looks like they moved over to Crossbow a few years back. They've been pretty inactive the past few years, but it seems like they'll turn up now, and then when something big's happening. He's contacting someone like that. I think a few warriors from my tribe may have fought him at one point. Aside from that wild card, I'm sure he's making a bunch of other preparations too. Seems like he's got a bunch of helpers behind the scenes. Yeah, let's drop the subject there. Those bunch could be even less of a joke than Yin. However things go, the town will probably be painted red. Yeah, but the things are going. Well, if you learned anything else, give me a ring. Got it. You at the Cinnamon Flower Inn, right? It's been a while, so I wanted to go a few rounds with you, but you seem busy, so we can save that for later. Yeah, I wouldn't be a bad influence on those kiddos, so we'll save that for after their bedtime. You two can come back whenever you want. You're always welcome. Thank you. We will if you get the chance. Well, please tell us some stories about Vaughn when we do. Well, there are plenty of interesting episodes I could tell you. Don't go telling stuff that you don't need to hear. Ugh. Christ, guys. Well, looks like all the info will be getting in the Eastern Court. Let's head to Newtown when we're ready. Newtown's the area where we arrived in Langport, right? If we want to cross the bridge, we'll be right there, so we don't even need to drive. Who's calling? Hey, it's been a while, you three. Hello, Ashen. Don't think it's been that long, actually, but something happened. No, nothing big, but no need to get worried. You know those 4 SPGs you do? I decided to call you up, and since I got a favor to ask. Quest, huh? Well, it'll depend on the details and the pay. Seems like there's been some trouble with the sightseeing business Heiyu manages. There's really a dangerous monster at one of the locations we take tours to. So you're saying you want us to dispose of it? I'm guessing that Heiyu's too busy keeping her eyes on Almada to send people out that far. Can't ask your racer to go deal with it, because you guys aren't exactly friendly terms, right? Right on the money. Well, I guess there must be much more to explain then. We'll pay you better than the guild would for a deal. I don't mind accepting. Or whatever or not, we actually have to get to it depending on how much free time we have. Of course, we only have about it if you find your hands free. I'm sure we'll find someone to handle it after tomorrow. So if you can do it, no problem. Want more details though? You can get them for the ferryman by the wharf in the Eastern Quarter. A monster's extermination quest sounds like a fun change of pace. It would certainly be some change of pace. Like I said, we'll take care of it when we got the time. That's it for now, is to go search Newtown shops for info about that device. Talk to Halle. Well, that's happened between me and Jack. But thanks to that, I could be where I am today. Are you just a waitress and a dealer? But you can ask me for wherever you like. Include scolding Jack if you need it. Feels bad for Jack, though. I've been here a pretty long time now. In that time, I've heard a lot about Aaron. He always had people's eyes on him. But over these past few years, his notoriety really skyrocketed. Of course, you'll probably find a lot of people who aren't too big on the guy, but more troublesome for now is the issue of Almada. You better watch your back out there, alright? There's a green question mark right up here. You can start by questioning Peter, available in the side quest tab. Right up here, right? Alright, I'm gonna save the game real quick. Alright, let's talk to you. Translator Pilter.
Oi, so you came, Spriggan. I heard you about the issue from Madame Ashen. You were asked to hunt down that monster over there.
Yeah, that sounds about right, but where is it? Where exactly is there?
Oh, you didn't hear from Madame Ashen? It's a seaside cave on a small island just offshore.
Oh yes, I heard about that the last time I came here for sightseeing. Popular spot with tourists due to unique geographical features and mysterious legends surrounding it.
Oh, yeah. Looks like the word's gotten out thanks to that special tour. But thanks to that big monster, the bunch of weaker monsters started hanging around there as well. One would expect. The sightseeing tour had to be cancelled. We can't start it up again. As long as there's monsters around.
So Ashton asked us to do this because she was worried about the tour. Even if we didn't help out Heiyu would probably deal with it. She's already asked us to deal with it. So I'd like to help if possible. Yeah, might as well, you know.
I appreciate the enthusiasm. I'd like you to consider it carefully, though. I'm sure Madam Ashton would want you to do it only if you can spare the time. If you want to go to the seaside cave, feel free to use this boat. And when you arrive there, you should be a tour guide rating. She'll make sure you don't get lost.
How nice of him to have a guide accompany us. Gotcha, we'll see what we can do. Has to hunt down a monster in the seaside cave. Jake on his quest to go hunt it down. Fuck it, screw it. We need more money either way. You know what they say, combat is so fun. Wow, so this is Seaside Cave. It's my first time being here, but it does really seem rather mysterious. You must be Vaughn and company. Welcome to Seaside Cave. My name is Quan, your tour guide. Gotcha, we'll be counting on you. Alright then, let me show you around the cave. Take a look at Duel's 2 entrances right there. These entrances form as years of erosion from the waves. Wait a minute. You're treating this as like we're on a regular tour. I thought we were gonna guide us to where that monster was. Ah, yes, of course, I'll take you to Monster right after this, but you guys are honored guests of Heiyu. You went as far as accepting his request, so the madam notified me to let you experience the full tour. The heck? I guess she wanted to have us a little bit of fun. I suppose I'm thinking we can sightsee while we're here. Wait, there's a bunch of other monsters scattered around, aren't there? It'd be dangerous if you come with us. Don't worry about that. Our sightseeing company is made up entirely of Heiyu members. I might be weak, but as a Heiyu member, I can take care of myself. That's the sort of stuff you only see in Langport. Heiyu's background after all. It's kinda scary that the organization's blending into the city to this extent. Back to the tour. You know about the legend surrounding the seaside cave? I heard about it mentioned, we had to hear the details. In that case, I'll tell you about it. It's a tale from a long ago, blah blah blah, and the supreme stone of the wind spirit of the inner depths of the cave. Wow, that sounds like an awfully amazing stone. This by its object form an accumulation of spirits within the cave. Only that spectacle, behold, it's also a starry amount of white magic power. Power to attract both people and the monsters. At one point, it was a monster that obtained the power of this supreme stone. That sounds terrifying. Were the people of Langport alright? Yes, but because of that, everyone from races to burglars took on the challenge to get that stone. However, no one made it back alive, and this cave became a forbidden place to enter. Seems like this pretty scary legend. I thought it would be more heroic. So you're basically leading us to the gates of hell, is what you're telling me. Yep, you can feel that ambience with all these monsters hanging around. That being said, the only thing we're concerned about today is a large monster at the very end of the gate. Let's care. Anything that attacks us and makes our way to the depths. She's actually a confident guy for sure. Well, it's our responsibility to take those monsters down. Yeah, this is a great chance to test my abilities. I'm getting all excited. Alright then, start the tour. First, we'll go through the hole on the left side. Don't hesitate to let me know if you want to go back to the city. Quan is temporary accompanying you. Finally, we get some combat. Combato. That'll be very interesting to see. Ah, these guys are weak. Well, let me fight them command battle-wise. Ooh. There's a lot. I will say, a lot that I have to deal with. Yeah, perhaps you already realized if you look ahead, there are some intricate outcroppings of the land and the water. Shouldn't you not be talking when there's so many monsters around? You can walk on these parts when the tide rolls out. So you mean to say the scenery here changes with the low and high tides? Yes, in fact, it was written in the legend as well. Regarding the high tide, people who visit the cavern have their legs pulled out from under them and dragged them down. There's no chance of running away, and they were eaten by the monsters way in the depths. Eaten, you say? And once the tide lowered, there are large piles of corpses there. What? Monkus? It said there was the first trial to be called the Beckoning Waters of Hell. I see, so it was the testing of strength and resolve for those who challenged the cave. That's disturbing as hell. Is it really alright to tell us stuff like that to tourists? On the contrary, our tour received favorable reviews since it was so exciting. Furthermore, there's a story about a young man who completely rebutted this legend. Please enjoy that story as well. A young man who disproved the legend? That sounds interesting. Oh, looks like we were careless. What? We're surrounded? Yep, a little while ago because we kept talking. But this number of enemies ain't a big deal. Yeah, I think these monsters are a bit different than the ones in the legend. Take care of them before we get dragged down into water. Yeah, let's do our best and watch our feet. Alright.
全力でいきましょう。
チャンスだ。
ブーストチャンス決めるわよ。
呪いぜ。嫌いだ。
後期です。炎よ、我らに息吹を。
This area is the Y-State area, runs this Lake Isle of Saren. Hey Feb, I thought you were going to sleep. I didn't expect to see you still awake. But yeah, it does remind me of the Isle of Saren.
チャンスだ。こいつは効くぜ。エリアルバスター。
What? No! When you miss, it hurts. It hurts my soul so much.
ガンガン行くぞ。
これは効きますよ。そこです。
What? What? How am I missing my attacks?
私が相手です。
Wow. It's either I'm so unlucky or I'm just very bad at the game.
ホワイトヒール感謝します。
Yeah, Feb, don't force yourself awake, man. Don't you have a long day ahead of you? Tomorrow, probably?
全力でいきましょう。
こいつは効くぜ。
Well, to be fair, I have a long day ahead. I'm just taking advantage of the viewership, if I'm being honest.
そこです。
借りは返すぜ。こいつは効くぜ。こっちだ。そらそら。頼む。
Alright. If you say you're asleep till 2 p.m., then I hope you'll be fine. Okay, anyway. Let's see here.
財と駆動。アニエスさん。
The reason why I always have concern is because like I've had a 20-hour stream before and it hurt me personally to the point where I didn't feel fine, so I don't want people experiencing the pain I went through, so Phew, good work everyone, even though I was just standing here the entire time. I heard about you guys from the others, but you guys are really strong, aren't you? Well, to be honest, I have my hands full just trying to keep up with the other two. And that's not true, you move especially well despite the rough terrain. However, there's a considerably large number of monsters here. Worst part is, we'll probably have to deal with a lot of them before we reach the big one. I'm having fun walking around the cave, but I feel like I'm in my element. So let's make our way slowly to the end of the cave. Love your attitude, alright then, let's keep moving. Oh, by the way, in case you found out, I prepared a lot of rescue supplies. Please relax and enjoy your tour. Understood. Looks like we got ourselves a huge old dungeon, by the way. Extra. Wonder what this is. Strength plus 3. I'm gonna check it out off screen if I can. What the?
やーごめんなさい。
チャンスだ。
Yo, thanks, Fed, for sticking around the stream. I really appreciate it. Really helps, you know?
こっちだ。
Especially morale.
そらそら。相手が悪かったな。
High
決まりました
tide,
ね、
low
ボンさん。
tide. I have a feeling we're gonna be locked into areas where the high tide and low tide actually.
交戦開始です。
任せろ。
お任せください。えい崩れました。それやヒアリです。
Alright, big brain move. Like, look at that! That's so OP! Especially for AoE. That's so OP. What the hell?
もらった。
いい手応えです。やりましたね、エリちゃん。
My only concern is I really do need another party member because it would definitely help.
相手が悪かったな。
決まりましたね、バンさん。
There's no ladder? What the? There's no ladder. Interesting. Oh, the ladder's up there, but we have to put it back down. Ah!
交戦開始だ。ここです。
TS.
ま、こんなもんだろ。
Oh, what's this? New craft.
ウラセア。いや
始めるか。
ーいやー。えいファイヤー。
Very curious what this craft is.
おまけだ。
バンさん。ブーストチャンス。決めるわよ。
Strength is
こ
a
の調子で
self
行きま
buff.
しょう。
行くぜ。
Oh, is that brandish status?
決めるわよ。おまけです。
Huh.
相手が
I
悪
do
か
need
っ
to
た
know
な。
more about the
さ
buff.
すがはバンさんですね。
And also, we can waste items. Waste our items. Wait, where's the food? Yeah, we could waste our items. Whew.
お
Alright.
腹いっぱいです。
行くぜ。
お任せください。えい交戦開始です。えいはあチャージアタックが使用可能です。だやはあやえいそれはあそこ来たんです。それえいチャージアタック発動。最大です。
ガンガン行くぞ。
全力で行きましょう。
Hmm.
ドライブ開始。ブーストチャンス。
こいつは効くぜ。
全力で行きましょう。
呪いぜ。くらいだ。そこだ。フェリー。
えいせや
もらった。
それ
行くぜ。
フルブースト全開よ。
こいつは効くぜ。
この調子で行きましょう。ドライブ開始よ。行きますよ。
We're just refreshing our EP, obviously. Oh, what the?
望むところです。
What
そう
the?
だよ。
Is that erosion?
チ チャンスだ。
フルブースト全開よ。
じゃあ行くぜ。
バーサ
呪いぜ。くらいな。そこだフェリー。
チャンスです。ドライブを開始します。
Oh, what the
望
heck?
むところです。ドライブ開始。ブーストが有効だよ。財布駆動。お見舞いだ。
砕けろ。
いや、アニエスさん。いや、ベリちゃん。行きます。癒し分。ホワイトヒール感謝します。
Damn, these guys hit hard for sure.
いや、ひるんだ、そこです。バーサー。やりました。成長しました。
お、宝箱だ。
Gotta be careful about these types of enemies. These guys are no joke.
スケジューラーモードを起動します。
Yeah, these guys are no joke, super hard. So I gotta be careful about that. And also...
さあ始めるか。
ここが勝負。えい、それ。旗から発見です。そこです。
It's lagging. Whoa, it's lagging. anyways.
よし、上出来だ。
決まりましたね、バーサー。それ。
Strength ADF plus 10. Let me see here. Who wants it? Not now, but maybe a lit later. I don't want to get too lost in this place, of course. Man, are you sure we can't go here? No.
ウーラ。
Guess it's the only path we can take. Oh. Are we here? I gotta be sure. I don't want to, like, be too unsure. Well then, where were we? I think you may have realized it already, but on the right side you can see the vast expanse of Langport's waters. You know, you can see it clearly if you look closely. Yep, in any case, it's a strangely shaped rock. It needs a second trial according to the legend. It's a dim-lit location, so it supposes the legend entails something frightening. Correct. According to the legend, it's called the Intestinal Gate. It contained the nests of the monsters in the cave. It also held the piles of corpses of challengers with the floor covered by their skulls. The souls of the corpses who passed away drifting endlessly. It said the corpses started moving and scratched on their walls, and they cried out for help until they made this wall of rock. Thus, this area is known as the chamber of suffering created by those of the scratches. With the hate of agony at night, the walls are said to be painted red with blood. Yet another messed up story. But that's a good enough warning to keep people far away from the seaside caves. Even if the legend's a lie, then I hope any words that fell here were saved by Alucia's grace. I was gonna explain this part later, but in reality it only seemed dangerous placed in those lines. These geographical features were carved up by the waves and facing the ocean. So after hundreds of years, the rock was eroding, leaving the open area you see today. How interesting is like you say. Looks like we're surrounded again. God fucking damn it. Ah, you're right. Let's take me out before the more show up. Got it, Quan. Please stay behind us.
まとめて相手だ。こっちだ。そらそら頼むアニエス。
一斉に行きます。ドライブを開始します。
Ow.
後期です。
ブーストが有効だよ。
ユースビフアルアハブアンパスだ。
Damn, that is a long cast time.
望むところです。これは効きますよ。はあ、これで決めます。やあ、とどめです。イグニスランページ。
ブーストゲージ限界突破だ。
チャンスだ。こいつは効くぜ。おお、切り裂け。
Oh, what the
私
heck?
が相手です。癒しはホワイトヒール反射します。バンさんスキアリ
速攻だフェリおまけだ。
Jesus, guys. We almost died there, by the way. Phew, looks like we managed to take care of all of them. Yeah, amazing, everyone. Well then, let's get past here. Only thing left is our real mission. Once we get past through this cavern and walk a bit more, we'll come across the third trial, which happens to be the place where that massive monster lives. Just a bit more, just please hang in there. Yeah, let's get on with it. You know what they say? You gotta use more food. Am I right?
お腹いっぱいです。
食った食った。
大満足です。美味しかったです。
Rank 3.
交戦開始です。
任せろ。せいせい。
お任せください。そこで釣れました。やっ、えい、だ、そのままです。それ、えい、だ、それ、それ、それ、だ、それ、そこです。えい、だ、釣れました。やっ、それ、はぁ。
戦闘終了。データを整理します。
引き受けました。はっ、だ、そこです。ファイヤー。
任せろ。
お任せください。それ。はあ、や、せい。だ、だ。釣れました。それ、それ。はあ、それ、や、だ、えい、だ。はったんです。えい、
もう一度。
だ、それ、えい、だ。はあ、や、や。
This thing hurts like hell. Look at the HP. Yeah, you definitely want to basic attack it.
いい感じです。
For sure.
よくやったな。
Ura.
良さそうな宝箱です。
Ooh. Oh yeah. I'll take that at least. For sure. More sepif, the better.
任せろ。
お任せください。それ。これで一安心ですね。アニエスさん、助かりました。
You're a big boy. I do not want to fight. enough?
これで一安心ですね。
宝箱よくやったな。行くぜ。
行きます。
攻撃がおすすめよ。
Yeah, these mobs are easy once you get the hang of the basic attacks.
決まりましたね。引きや。えい。せや。はあ。このまま先に進みましょう。
Damn, that is a long way to the green exclamation mark, by the way. Oh, nar.
任せろ。
お任せください。それ。光線開始です。そこで。
Ow! What the? It disappeared? Don't disappear.
Drive これは効きますよ。ターゲット捕捉。逃がしません。バーサー。ブースト全開よ。
呪いぜ。くらいだ。
いや。
上等だ。おお、切り裂け。頼む、アニエス。
ドライブを開始します。
やあ、ベリちゃん。それ、アニエスさん。スタンです。
チャンスだ。
お見舞いよ。
しまいにしようぜ。
Gonna do big damage.
バンダーライスライダー。
5K, boys. Woo!
これからも頑張ります。良さそうな宝箱です。パワーアップ。
5K. Holy shoot.
それ。はあ。ここが勝機です。それ。そこです。なんだ。や。はあ。そこです。まだです。そこです。それ。
Really don't want to fight these guys?
次へ。チャンスだ。一気に決めるぞ。
そこです。
Alright. You got... Like, if I just started the battle with this turn base, you would probably struggle a lot. Because of the command system, like, it would be brutal if you got hit by powerful commands on their turn.
よし、上出来
So,
た。
like, yeah,
さすがはバンさん
it
で
is
すね。
kind of rough, to be honest.
うら。
Ura! Ura, boys. Nothing here. Oh, we could probably put the ladder back down. Ooh, there we go.
これで先に進めますね。お宝発見です。
EP2. Let's keep her going, boys. Reappear in Kuro? No idea, man. I have no idea. Those answers you're looking for, you're gonna have to find out once you play the game, so I have no idea.
チャージ使用可能よ。
なんとかなりましたそこ
You know a guy that has all the answers probably? You can ask February 9th. He also streams this game on Twitch when it,
お疲れ
and
さん
he's like probably the best Kuro streamer right now. And like you can ask him for answers you're looking for because I don't have all the answers.
行くぜ
敵のシールドに厄介です交戦開始です
And reading Kuro, we don't know if that's up to Falcon themselves. If they really want him to read Kuro. Personally, I would think he should deserve a break after being in so long, but that's just me.
ここなら休憩できそうです
生き返るぜ
Anyway. See what we can do. Let's do 180. Yeah, let's do 180. Another 180. And a 120. Okay, we should be good. Wow, look at all these plugins. We're gonna need more EP though. If I'm gonna be completely honest, we're gonna need a lot of EP to be able to afford these stuff, you know. Alright, let me save the game real quick. Because I believe we're gonna be facing a boss. I hope this boss isn't as tough as I think it is. Oops. Good work, everyone. This is the deepest part of the route, the third trial where the big monsters live. That said, I don't see it around here. No, I can already see it. Don't get careless. Does that mean perhaps it's coming? It's a giant spider! Here it comes. That's without a doubt the large monster in the report. As expected, this monster's will type initiative if we only have to deal with one of them. You stay back, Quan. Let's go Let's go, helpers. Understood. It's me worth a hunt. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Ow.
望むところです
Alright.
出力最大だよ。
決まってけよ
炎よ我らに息吹をバーサ
ブーストチャンス決めるわよ。
炎の加護バーサ
呪いぜ
We have to be smart about what we do.
癒しはホワイトヒール感謝しますベリちゃん
ブーストが有効だよ。
決まってけよ
情報を表示するよ。
せやそこです
Ow.
返すぜ
What the?
ブーストチャンス決めるわよ。フルブースト全開よ。
炎の加護
行くぜ
フルブーストスキル
バスタ
負けません癒しはホワイトヒール感謝します後期です
トが有効だよ。
はあ
フルブースト絶対や。
こっちだ。そらそら。
I'm gonna keep the enemy hating on me.
それベリちゃん。
チャンスだ。
ブーストチャンス決めるわよ。
I'm gonna do insight on myself.
財波駆動。
ブーストが有効だよ。
決まってけよ。
財と駆動。
そうだよ。
Ow.
私が相手です。やあベリちゃん。
行くぜ。
ブーストチャンス決めるわよ。フルブースト全開よ。
炎の加
行くぜ。
危ないよ。
こっちだ。そらそら。
What? I'm so sad.
ブーストが有効だよ。
なんとかしないと。
Oh my god. This is too tough.
ホワイトヒール感謝します。やあベリちゃん。
行くぜ。
フルブースト全開よ。
覚悟を決めな。せい。バンダーライズレイダー。
ブース
そこだ。
トゲージ
フェリー。
リミット解放。
決まってけよ。
やあ助かりました。行きます。
最大です。
ユースギフアルアハブアンファ
Just
サ。
keep baiting him out. That's all we can really do anyway.
炎の加護。
砕けろ。
Ow.
やあアニエスさん。スタンです。後期です。
出力最大だよ。
はあこれで決めます。や
This is
あ
gonna hurt
とどめです。
for sure.
イグニスランページ。アニエスさん。
限界突破だ。ブーストレベル最大です。ドライブを開始し
や
ま
あ
す。
悪いな。チャンスだ。
頑張ってください。
行くぜ。呪いぜ。嫌いだ。
Gah.
私が相手です。
ブーストレベルドライブを開始します。
後期です。
出力最大。
財と駆動。
So I can say gah.
そうだよ。
それアニエスさん。やあベリちゃん。
チャンスだ。食らえ。
We're getting a lot of good bonuses.
後期です。
出力最大だよ。
やあベリちゃん。 ンスです。癒しはホワイトヒール感謝します。バンさん。ドライブ開始よ。後期です。はあ。それ、ベリちゃん。
Yeah, this strategy of using arts far away while Vaughn baits it out is pretty good, I will say.
こっちだ。そらそら、そこだ、フェリー。
はあ。チャンスです。ドライブ開始。ベリちゃん。
行くぜ。行くぜ。
Oh, come on. Gah.
いや、アニエスさん。行きます。早く傷を癒さないと。行きます。いやー、後期。
ち、まずいな。
We're about to die.
補給が必要ですね。
頼む、アニエス。
いや、
悪いな。こちらの番だ。こいつは効くぜ。
クルーブースト。
呪いぜ。暗いな。そこだ、フェリー。
Finish it off.
炎よ、私に力を。いやー、とどめです。イグニス。ランページ。
Not bad. Whew, not bad. Yeah. The long range strategy worked. Yeah, this is a strategy I've been perfecting. The art strategy. Enemy obliterated. Battle complete. And with that, the request fulfilled. Oh yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I must say I'm very impressed. Those smaller monsters started hanging around here because of that massive monster, so if we wait a while longer, the smaller ones should leave it as well. I'll let Madam Ashton know about your valiant efforts. Hehe, thank you so much. Alright, let's prepare to head back. Oh yeah, before that, you said there's more to the legend, didn't you? Yeah, we should hear the whole thing since we came all the way here. Of course, we'll conclude with the explanation of the third trial. At this place is the Supreme Stone of Wind Spirits. It was said to reside. The lucky few who made it was able to see a magical light. However, those enchanted by the light would raise their hands and awaken the evil spirit in the stone. The evil spirit would engulf and consume a person, leaving nothing but even their bones behind. Includes a legend of how not a single person came back alive after visiting the Kiseki. What a frightening legend from beginning to end, even when I know it's fiction. Wait, but the story can't just end there, can it? Well, here's that thing about that young man who disproved it. Oh yes, a true story from 50 years ago. When there was a monster resembled the evil wind spirit in the depths of the cave. It was powerful beast that could control the winds, disturbing the waters, causing it to die red blood of dead fish. It was different than the evil spirit of Red Sea mentioned in the legend, but the resemblance is uncanny. What about mercenaries and taking the challenge is not coming back alive? Everyone believed that the legend was coming true, but in the midst of all that, there was a young man who wanted to protect the city. Oh, and this guy disproved the legend. Yes, indeed, he had martial arts skill. He wouldn't even expect of such a young man, and with those skills, he went to the Kiseki and defeated a bunch of monsters one by one. He got to the innermost cave depths of the cavern and defeated the evil spirit in one blow using his innocent and the moonflower cell. Oh, that's why they say he disproved it. After that, the monsters didn't come near the cavern and the town was at peace again, and once the young man knew that the supreme sword of wind spirits really existed or not, he said that this was the first step to the young man's path to supremacy. That was pretty interesting. The story is true. I wonder where this young man is now. He sounds like he lives nearby. It's certainly true that he's existed. Unfortunately, for some reason, reason his name and exploits afterward were never passed down. I guess be happy if you cover the rest in your imaginations. How unfortunate we can't hear the details of such an interesting character. Even so, it was fun hearing about the legend. Thank you for being our guide. Yeah, pretty interesting stuff. Happy you think so. Alright, let's get to the brave... As in the Breakfield, the young men are way back. I'm sure you feel different as you leave this cave as when you came here.
依頼達成ですね。
Jesus, that's a long-ass quest.
入金を確認したわ。
Alright, let us leave this place. Before that,
お宝発見です。
strength plus 10, 90%. Yeah, I'm sensing a high low tide area. So alright, so I'm gonna heal. So yeah, I think that'll be the perfect time to end off today's episode. Kuro no Kiseki. So next time on Kuro no Kiseki, we're gonna continue onward to do more quests and explore Langport after doing this long hell of a dungeon. Guess I'll see you guys all next time.